turn that I'm exiting through, I thought was the highest G loading. Because you come over a crest with a left-hand turn, then it's down a hill, and then a right-hand turn, and then a compression helps you, and all this helps you. And I thought for sure it'd be the most G-force, but nope. It's that turn 10 area that I was talking about earlier. Alright. Coming around turn 8, it's now downhill on this slightly decreasing radius turn, and you lose the camber on exit. So you have a little bit of camber mid-corner, you lose the camber on the exit, and it's downhill, which heightens the slow in, fast out, even though you can carry more speed in. Gotta stay cautious. My very first time on this track was the very first race weekend this track had. Brand new, gorgeous pavement. And I was in my ITA prepped E30, which is basic stuff. Can't really do much to the engine. And then simple suspension bolt-ons, so not a lot of extra power. If you know E30 BMWs, mine was the ETA, so it's the 6-cylinder that revs to 4,800 RPMs. More like a diesel than a gas engine, but that's what I was racing. I convinced a friend to come racing with me, and we built this identical car. His was a 4-door though, mine was 2-door. And he decided to do the track day before the race weekend. I did not. So I told him, for qualifying Saturday morning, I told him to go as fast as he could go normally. I will follow him. I trusted my ability to be better than him. Cars are even. Anything he can do, I can do. Doesn't matter, I've never been to the track before, never seen video, doesn't matter, right? Just a track. Just follow the guy in front of you. I can now say from experience, you should never tell the guy to go full speed. Now, I didn't crash a car, I didn't fly off the track, so everything's good. You know, put down the same lap times he did. So far in the 18 years of doing stuff, all different types of cars on racetracks all across the United States, that session is the only time that I got out of the car shaking. Hands shaking, like complete mind fade, like, oh my gosh, what did I just do? That was so stupid. I'm so lucky I didn't like throw the car off the side. Completely mind blown at the stupidity of that session. But it was fun. It's the only time that I've had that type of moment getting out of the car. Now, you know, since then I've driven my stock car over 145, 150 miles an hour. You know, since then I did an IMSA race, test days at Daytona. You know, in the wet, driving almost 150 miles an hour in the high banks there. You know, didn't get out with the same trembling hands and like, what did I do feeling. So that is how amazing and how you can't see anything at ORP. So if I lost sight of my friend, I would have gone seconds slower. As we're walking through the end of Adams section, again, there is an uphill left-hander and a crest that you can't see the left-hander. Or Adams section is a right-hander this direction. I am now approaching the top of Valkyrie Hill. This direction, top of Valkyrie Hill, is a left-hander. Flat out, 95 miles an hour, no turn-in markers. Because it's over a crest of a hill. Turns over the crest of a hill. You can't see anything. You don't know how sharp it is. nothing. But it's fun. The reason why it's called Valkyrie Hill, because as you go down it or up it, it undulates on how steep it is, kind of like riding a horse. Thus, Valkyrie Hill. Going this direction, the last crest, depending on how fast your car is, you have a choice to make. You either brake before the last crest, or you brake after the last crest. But the crest is an area where you feel that's the best spot to hit the brakes at. But you're going fast enough, you know, if you're in the faster car I was in was probably doing 105, 106 miles an hour over this crest, and you have to make a decision to brake before or after. It wasn't my car, so my fast laps were braking before the crest because not my car. On my in-lap in that car, I didn't go as fast down Valkyrie Hill, so I decided not to brake before the crest and brake only after. Turns out my in-lap speed wasn't slow enough to do that. I ended up locking the rear tires, slid a bunch, overcorrected over the crest on the exit this direction, and nosed it into the dirt. No major damage. You know, they had a splitter that looks like it's there to protect, or for aero, it's there to protect the undercarriage of the car. It did its job. I did not. I helped them, you know, rip the splitter off. They had some maintenance items to do, so I helped them fix the car. They went out today without the front end protection because I used it up. Turns out